What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at the OpenRock X Open Ear Sport Earbuds. Taking a look at some of the specs, these have a unique open ear design, AI noise cancellation, up to 48 hours of battery life, Bluetooth 5.3, and are sweat and water resistant with an IPX5 rating. Alright, so taking a look at the box itself, this is definitely one of the coolest unboxing experiences I've had with any open ear earbuds. This is up there with Samsung and Apple as far as the unboxing experience goes. Typically, a lot of these products just have a regular square box that opens and closes like that. But with this one, they did a very unique design. As you can see, it opens up right down here. Take that off, and this opens up just like that. It's like a little capsule drawer thing. Open that up, you got this corrugated plastic. You can see it's a bunch of little layers. Take out the headphone. Nice little casket now. The instructions right here at the bottom. Well, this has instructions as well as other things. We'll look at that in a second. And then you also have this ring here, which attaches onto the headphones like this. So you can attach the case onto a bag or your key ring as well. So I don't usually show the actual unboxing, but I gotta give them credit for having this really cool and unique design. All right, so opening everything up, you have your user manual, a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and then you have the charging case. This is the little ring I just showed you a second ago, and right up here it does have this little spring opening. So you can either just hold it like that, or like I said, attach it onto something, or if you want, you could just remove that entirely. And then inside of this, that's where you have the actual headphones themselves. So one thing I just noticed is the actual box is very similar to the case to the headphones. As you can see, this one opens up just like that. It's like a little space capsule thing. And then this one opens the same way. So you click on it right here, and it has a very satisfying lock and unlock. And then you just open it up like that. And then when you open it, it also has another click to keep it open. Very satisfying to use, feels very high end. Again, this is the first time I've seen this on any open ear earbud or any earbud in general. So looking at the case real quick, right here you have your battery light indicator. And then right here you have your USB-C charging cable. And this is an aluminum case. And as you can see, it does have a polished aluminum ring around that USB-C cable, as well as another polished ring right around the opening. Again, just a very, very nice case. So when you open it up, this is where you have the two earbuds. You have one on this side and one on this side. So it's kind of a little drawer capsule thing. And these do magnetically hold in place. And right here you have the charging contacts. So just place it in just like that, and it'll automatically charge from this case, as this is a built-in charging case as well. Again, very satisfying. Just clicks in just like that. Before we move on to the actual headphones, I do have an accessory for them. This is their mini carrying case. So as you can see, this is a little on the bigger side. Well, honestly, it's not that big, but I guess if you're putting this in your pocket, it's a little bit bulky. So if you're going somewhere and you want to save space in your pocket or your bag, you can pick up this case. And this one's a lot more low profile. It's kind of like a little bubble gum case. And if you don't need the charging case, you don't need the extra charges, you can just take these out and plop those in here. As you can see, it does have a little sleeve, so it holds them in place as well. And just like that, it's now going to hold your earbuds, and it's a lot more portable. Same as the case, you also have a little ring here, so you can hold on to it like that, or attach it to your bag or keys, and it just makes it a lot more convenient to carry around. So again, this doesn't come with it, but I highly recommend picking this up if you want to carry it around in a more portable, compact way. All right, so taking a look at the earbud itself, definitely a very unique design here as well. As you can see, you have the floating earbud part here, and this is on an adjustable hinge. So regardless of your ear size, you can adjust that to get the perfect fit. This definitely works very well. I've used a lot of open ear earbuds in the past, and some of them just have a steel wire to adjust it, and the problem with that is it doesn't hold as well. This one, you adjust that hinge. It's not very tight, but it's tight enough to hold it where you place it. And I found that wherever I adjusted it, it did stay there. And this was overall just a lot easier to get a perfect fit compared to that adjustable wire kind. Besides getting the perfect fit, this is also going to be good to adjust the tightness as well. So maybe if you're sitting down you don't need it to hold on that tight. You can put it more loose to get a more comfortable fit. And then if you're running or jogging, you can put it a little bit tighter so it gets a tighter hold and holds on a lot better. I've used these for a few weeks now, and honestly, these are very, very comfortable. Some earbuds, I can only wear them for 30 minutes to an hour before it starts getting uncomfortable and I start feeling pressure points. But with these, I was able to wear them for several hours and did not feel any discomfort or pain. Overall, just very, very comfortable. And these are very lightweight as they only weigh 12 grams each. So if you turn them off and have them on your ears, you probably even forget that they were there. Looking at the part that goes over your ear, this is made of an exclusive liquid silicone and antibacterial coating to prevent any hygiene or ear health issues. Lastly, these are IPX5 sweat and water resistant, so if you happen to get stuck in the rain while you're out running or riding your bike, that won't be a problem. Then if you plan to use these at the gym, they'll also be protected from sweat and bacteria growth as well. In case you aren't aware of what an open ear earbud is, basically these have a speaker which floats right above your ear canal but doesn't actually go inside. This allows you to hear your music but still be able to hear your surroundings very easily as well. This is great for people running outdoors, riding your bike, or in general, anyone who wants to hear their music while still being fully aware of everything happening around them. All right, so diving into some of the features. First off, these have a custom large 14.2 millimeter driver. This is tuned with their proprietary algorithm called LISO 2.0. And what this does is make the audio a lot more immersive by restoring details and enhancing the entire audio spectrum for open ear audio. Another enhancement these have is what they call bass direct acoustic cavity. And what this does is direct bass energy directly into your ear canal, which reduces sound leaks as well as give you a higher bass response. I've been testing these out for a few weeks now, and hands down, this is definitely the most bass I've heard on any open ear earbud so far. Besides the bass, overall, this is a very good sounding earbud and by far one of the best I've heard so far. It does have a few different tunings you can choose from, which I'll go over later once we cover the app connectivity. Besides listening to music, these are also great for placing calls as they do have built-in noise cancellation. These have 4 microphones as well as an AI algorithm that reduces background noise. So if you're out jogging or riding your bike in windy or noisy areas, these are going to help combat that noise and keep your voice nice and clear on all your calls. When it comes to the battery, these have a very impressive battery life of up to 12 hours on a single charge, or 48 hours if you include the charging case as well. Most people are only going to use these for a few hours here and there. So with 48 hours of battery life, you should be able to go at least a week or two before you need to charge. If the battery dies or you forget to charge, that's also not a problem as these do have fast charging as well. Only 5 minutes of charging will give you 1 hour of playtime, so definitely very convenient to have that. Last but not least, these do have multi-point connectivity, which allows you to connect to 2 devices at the same time and easily switch between them. All right, so taking a look at the app, this is what it looks like. Up top, you have your left and right earbud battery life, and then you have your charging case battery as well. So since this is a charging case, all you got to do is put the earbuds in it, and it'll automatically charge when they're being stored and you're not using them. Right below that, you have your equalizers, and this has 3 built-in equalizers depending on what you're listening to and the mood you're in. First, you have rock mode, which you can see has more bass and a little dip in the mid, kind of flat in the high end. You have relax mode, kind of a flat, relaxed profile as the name implies when you want to do some easy listening. And then you have boom mode, which is more of a fun V-shaped sound if you want a more exciting sound. And last but not least, right here, you have a custom profile where you can fine tune it and get it to sound just the way you want. And as you can see, it does have a lot of adjustability. Right below that, you have your max volume limiter, and this is from suggestions based on the World Health Organization to protect your hearing. So if you turn that on, you can see right here, WHO, which is the World Health Organization. Once again, this is what they recommend at the max volume you should hear. Next, you have 86 decibels, should not exceed 10 hours per week. And then you have 92 decibels, should not exceed 2.5 hours per week. So if you want to protect your hearing and not get any damage over time, definitely recommend doing that. But if you want to just blast it full volume for a bit, you can also just turn that off. And then right down here, you also have overtime wear reminder, and you can set this anywhere from 4 hours, 30 minutes, or never. Again, this is to protect your hearing, so a lot of hearing protection stuff in there. Right here in the middle, you have gestures, and you can customize this for each earbud as well. So for the left one, you can set the long press to be volume up, volume down, microphone on or off, or voice assistant. And then down here, you also have single press, double press, and triple press. Again, that applies for both earbuds. So you can play around with that and set that to what works best for you. Right down here, you have a toggle for spatial sound, which kind of adds a 3D effect to your audio, makes it a lot bigger, more immersive, kind of like a surround sound effect. With some songs, I didn't really like how this sounded, and then on others, it sounded really good. So just depending on what you're listening to, turn that on or off, and you'll kind of figure out what it works for and what it doesn't. Right here, you have sound balance. Usually, I never use this on any earbuds or headphones, but with these, as they're intended to let you hear the outside noise, this definitely makes sense to have here. So say if there's something going on at the left of you, some people are talking, whatever it may be, you can go ahead and set the volume, shift it toward the right earbud. This way you still hear it on the left side, but it's not as loud. This way you can be jamming out on one side and still very clearly hear what's going on over here. So again, not something I've used on any other earbuds, but it definitely has its place with these. And then right below that, you have auto power off, very straightforward, and you can set that anywhere from never to 1 hour. You have voice prompts inside the earbud, and you can set that as high or as low as you want. And it also has English or Chinese language. And then last but not least, right here, you have Find My Buds. So if you can't find your right or left earbud, all you got to do is come in here, click on the earbud, and right here will give you a warning. Do not wear the earbud while you're doing this, because it's going to play a high-pitched noise. Click on that. And as you can hear, it's now playing that high-pitched noise. So even if it's hidden inside of a sofa or on the floor somewhere, you can easily be able to locate that. And then last but not least, right down here, you have the firmware update. I did have an update when I got the earbuds, so little by little, they might add more features or fix things. Overall, a very simple and easy to use app, and I do like all the customizations that you get for these earbuds. Overall, these are definitely great open ear earbuds. They feel well made, they have a good bass response, and overall are just some of the best ones I've heard so far. All in all, if you happen to be shopping for open ear earbuds, I would highly recommend the ones I have here, which again are the OpenRock X Open Ear Sport Earbuds. If you would like to purchase or get more information, I'll also put the link in the description as well. All right, well, that about wraps up this video. As usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop me a comment and let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.